At 3:17 a.m., a 911 operator answers a call. There is no screaming, no one begging for help, just slow, heavy breathing. The operator calmly says, "911, what's your emergency?" But there is only silence. After a few seconds, something faint can be heard, a whisper, or maybe just static, and then the line suddenly disconnects. When police trace the call, they find the phone lying alone in the middle of an empty road. No car, no houses nearby, no person in sight, just a phone, still connected, still warm. No fingerprints are found, and no missing person report ever matches that location. That call remains unexplained to this day. In another chilling case, a teenage girl called 911 late at night, whispering so quietly the operator could barely hear her. When asked what was wrong, she said, "He's back." The operator asked who she meant, and she replied, "The man from last week." A few days earlier, she had reported someone watching her through her bedroom window, but police found no evidence at the time. Now she claimed he had returned. The operator instructed her to hide and stay quiet. She said she was inside her closet. Then the operator heard a faint creaking sound, like a door slowly opening. The girl's breathing became shaky and fast. The operator kept talking, trying to keep her calm, but suddenly there was a loud thud, and the call dropped. Officers arrived within minutes. The house showed no forced entry, no broken windows, no signs of struggle. The girl was found terrified but physically unharmed. She insisted someone had been inside the house. Investigators never found proof of an intruder. Was it fear playing tricks on her mind, or was someone clever enough to leave no trace? One of the most well-known 911 calls involved a woman who appeared to be ordering a pizza. When the operator answered, she calmly asked for a large pepperoni. The dispatcher told her she had reached 911, not a pizza place. The woman insisted on placing her order, and that's when the operator realized she was pretending. He began asking yes or no questions instead. "Are you in danger?" She said yes. "Is the person threatening you in the room?" Yes again. It turned out her abusive partner was standing just a few feet away. She couldn't openly ask for help without putting herself at risk. Police arrived quietly and arrested the man. That call later became a training example across emergency departments, showing how sometimes the scariest situations are hidden behind calm voices. In another disturbing case, a small child dialed 911 and said almost nothing at first. The operator gently encouraged the child to speak. After a few seconds, the child whispered, "I'm scared." When asked why, the child said, "He's here." The operator asked who was there, but the answer was chilling. "He's in the hallway." The child explained that their parents were asleep and didn't know someone was inside the house. Police rushed to the location. They found the back door slightly open, but nothing had been stolen. No one was found hiding inside. The family insisted they had locked every door before bed. The child never changed their story. To this day, no one knows if there truly was someone inside that house or if the fear came from something unseen. One particularly emotional call involved a 911 operator who suddenly recognized the voice of the caller. A woman was screaming and crying, saying someone was trying to kill her. The operator froze for a split second because he recognized the voice. It was his own daughter. Despite the shock, he forced himself to remain professional. He dispatched officers immediately while staying on the line. Protocol prevented him from leaving his station. He had to sit there, listening to his daughter's fear through a headset, unable to physically help her. Every second felt like an hour. Thankfully, officers arrived in time and she survived the incident. Later, the operator admitted that it was the longest 5 minutes of his life. Then there was the case of a man who calmly called 911 and said he believed someone was outside his house. He He described a figure standing near his driveway, just watching. The operator asked if the person was trying to enter. "Not yet," the man replied. Minutes passed as police were dispatched. The caller kept updating the operator. "He's closer now," he said quietly. Then he added something that made the operator's heart race. "He's looking directly at me." The dispatcher instructed him to lock all doors and stay on the line. Suddenly, the man whispered, "He's inside." There was a loud crashing noise followed by silence. When police arrived, they found signs of forced entry, but the man was gone. No body, no suspect. He was later declared missing, and the case remains unsolved. In another strange situation, a 911 center received a call from a number that didn't exist in any database. The caller's voice sounded distorted, almost mechanical. The only words spoken were, "It's too late." The dispatcher tried to trace the call, but there was no signal location, no cell tower data, no record of the number ever being active. Suddenly, the system glitched, and the call vanished from the log history. Technicians later claimed it was likely a rare technical malfunction. However, one operator insisted she had heard the voice clearly and could never forget the tone. No one was ever able to recreate or explain the event. Every day, thousands of 911 calls are made across the country. Most are routine, some are heartbreaking, but a few are so disturbing that they stay with the operators forever. Behind every call is a real human voice experiencing fear, confusion, or desperation. And sometimes there are no clear answers. Sometimes the scariest part isn't what is said on the call. It's what isn't said at all. Because when a phone line goes silent in the middle of the night and no one can explain why, that silence can be louder than any scream,